Coming to you live from Tyne Davis Gymnasium in Montgomery, Alabama. Moments away from tip for this doubleheader this evening between the Faulkner Lady Eagles and Florida College in Game 1 and the Faulkner Eagles on a separate feed later on, Game 2, against the Falcons of Florida College. Jeremy Smith alongside David Turner bringing you all of the action here tonight as Faulkner coming in at 4-7 overall in league play. They are 1-2 in the SSAC East. For Florida College, they come in 6-10 overall, 0-3 in the SSAC East. So you see what this one will do to affect the standings, as these two teams will play twice this weekend and 4 times this season. Your starters for visiting Florida College: number 1, a 5'6" junior guard from Orlando, Florida, Ariana Mowat. Number 3, a 5'9" junior wing from Atlanta, Georgia, Adriana Judy. Number 4, 5'5" sophomore guard from Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania, Riley Everett. Number 10, a 5'10" junior post from Macon, Georgia, Nakia Green. And number 25, a 5'9" sophomore guard from Bald Knob, Arkansas, Kinley Varnell. Florida College wins the tip, gets the first look at the bucket. It doesn't go. In transition the other way we are with Faulkner in the gray here tonight. That ball left wing, Ashlyn Adkins. We'll get you the Faulkner starters in just a moment. Adkins working right, gets it back into the hand of Channing Gafford, dumps it down to the post to the senior Ryan Sylvester. Deflected on the outlet. Fasonic rotates to Ashlyn Adkins. She misses the 3, and that gives us time to tell you about the starters for Faulkner University.
Number 0, Channing Gafford, the 5'9" forward from Athens, Alabama. Number 21, Ryan Sylvester, the 5'8" graduate student forward from Mobile, Alabama. Number 22, J.C. Andrews, the freshman guard from Summerville, Alabama. Number 24, Ashlyn Adkins, the 5'7" senior from Locust Ford, Alabama. And finally, Michaela Fasonic, number 34, the junior from Troy, Alabama.
J.C. Andrews comes up with the steal, transition the other way, whips it ahead to Michaela Fasonic. She'll pull it from the elbow, no good. Rebound tipped out, controlled by Gafford, lane to the bucket, and it drops, and Faulkner's on the board first with 8:48 to go in the opening quarter of play. Into the front court with the basketball comes Kinley Varnell. Varnell all the way, gets that one to go. David Turner, we talk about Varnell. We've seen a lot of her games now over the last 2 years between tournaments and classics and conference games. She is a post player that has ball skills to bring it up the floor for you.
Yeah, she does that a lot. She'll, like you said, she'll bring it up, set up the offense, and do what she just did right there. Take it right off the bounce in the wing, cup the basketball, and has an easy layup on the end for Florida College.
There's Varnell, the threaten from the elbow, back out to Riley Everett, swings it over to Adriana Judy. She'll pull that 3. It won't go. Rebound goes live and controlled by Florida College. Everett's jumper won't go. Rebound underneath. Varnell puts it up and good. If you give them 3 looks at it, they're going to score.
Yeah, and another thing on Varnell, she is a really good rebounder as well for this team. She leads that team in rebounding, has for the season. Just a really good instinctual type of attack to the basketball.
Yeah, 9.5 rebounds per game for her. They average 42 rebounds a contest. Left wing over to Michaela Fasonic. Her team down 2. Kicks it to J.C. Andrews. That 3 on target but won't drop. Rebound by Riley Everett. She'll run it out. Now wait for numbers. Get it to Adriana Judy. Judy works it back over to the left. Andrews picks up the defense. Back up to Varnell from the elbow. It drops. Make it 6-2. J.C. Andrews across the timeline with the 6-0 Florida College run looming. Gets it into the hand of Ashlyn Adkins. Works around to the right, goes off screen from Sylvester, attacks to the elbow, kicks out to Channing Gafford. Her 3 won't drop. Rebound underneath by Ariana Mowat. Mowat hands the ball off to Varnell. She'll attack, bank it up, won't drop. Rebound underneath Channing Gafford. Gafford on the deck with Varnell coming across her face. Gets it over to Fasonic. Tees up that 3. Good for Michaela Fasonic. Make it 6-5 as Mickey Fizz knocks down the triple. 6:41 to go, opening quarter of play. Into the front court we go. Kinley Varnell puts that one up. It bounces off the iron. Rebound underneath by number 10, Green. She misses the putback. Coming the other way is Michaela Fasonic with the basketball. Ahead to Ashlyn Adkins, the leading scorer for the Lady Eagles. She'll bank that one up and in as Adkins found the lane to the basket and put the Lady Eagles on top. And you're going to get a quick timeout from Jacob Roark, the head coach of Florida College. They'll take this one with 6:18 to go in the opening quarter of play. And David Turner, a little back and forth, good pace here for both these teams. Neither one of them waiting for the end of the shot clock.
Yeah, it really is good pace, and we're seeing Florida College bring the ball up quickly and attack quickly. And we've seen, especially the last game for the Lady Eagles, they played at that pace, and they played really well at that pace. So I think this is going to be something that benefits really both teams, because both of these teams really don't have that dominant post that you have to wait and allow them to set up and get set in that position in order to play your offense. You can get out and run, and you can do a lot of different things. So I think we're in for an interesting matchup here over the course of this ball game.
Yeah, and this is a team in Florida College you and I saw twice earlier in the season when they came up for the Christian College Classic in November. And we know well Kinley Varnell and Riley Everett and Adriana Judy and girls that the young ladies that have been now staples, even though they're all young. Judy's a junior and Everett's a sophomore and Varnell's a sophomore. They started nearly every game last season. These are functionally seniors in terms of games played at this point. Really, really reliable starters for this team. Varnell into the front court, defended by Morgan Holland, gets it to Riley Everett, top of the key, swings it over to number 12, Molly McBride. McBride gave it up, and now Colson going the other way for Faulkner, gets it to J.C. Andrews. Andrews kicks it over. Channing Gafford pulls it left wing on target. Good. Make it 10-6 for Faulkner with 5:53 to go in the quarter. Varnell will lead the break for Florida College. Sends it to McBride. McBride back over to Everett. Bounce pass
Nice
underneath.
pass.
Layup good for number 32, Priya Franklin. Franklin, the 6-foot freshman out of Mulberry, Florida.
Really nice pass out of the hand of Everett as the defense came up to her. Just a nice little bounce pass underneath.
Atkins will reset with 15 on the shot clock now. Hands the ball off to J.C. Andrews. Andrews to Liv Colson. Colson attacks up through the contact. No call, but got it to go. 12-8's the score. 5:14 remaining in the opening quarter. Varnell, Everett, thought about it, gave it up. McBride on the sideline gets it back over. That shot from Mowat goes through. 12-10 is the score. J.C. Andrews going the other way for the Lady Eagles. Hands it off Liv Colson, wide open three. She'll take it. Why not? Misses it. Right iron, no good. It'll go out of bounds and be corralled by a Faulkner cheerleader. 12-10, 4:51 to go, opening quarter of play. We await the inbound, the opposite end. It'll go into Varnell. Varnell into the front court. Gets the ball over into the hand of McBride. Now Everett, Varnell. Back up top. There's Everett. Quick release on the three, and it goes. Florida College back up top, 13-12. David Turner, every time we see her, we talk about that quick release. She can get that shot off with the best of them, and she has gotten that shot off 142 times this year coming into today.
Yeah, we saw her when they were here for the Christian College Classic.
From deep in the heart of Texas, Megan Wilkinson. Carry on, sir.
Everett went on a run, had a couple of really good games. I think she was in 20 points for consecutive games, just shot the ball incredibly well over that weekend.
15-13 your score, 4:08 to go. Everett, again, 143 threes on the season now, hitting them at about a 33% clip, averaging 12.5 points per game. And we'll talk about, as this weekend goes on, the unique story that is this Florida College team in the 2020-2021 season. Varnell misses the first free throw. Second one forthcoming from Kinley Varnell. No good. Rebound kicks off of Via Burrows. Varnell gets her own miss and puts it back. Ties the ball game. That is one thing we notice about Varnell in all the games we've seen her play. She's never out of a play.
Yeah, just a miss box out there on the shooter, and she's got a wide open opportunity at the basketball as Liv Colson makes a great cut and gets the opportunity for the three-point play.
So put Colson on the line with the 2-point lead for the Lady Eagles. 3:50 to go, opening quarter of play. Substitution as Molly McBride checks out. Adriana Judy returns to the game for the Lady Falcons. Free throw from Liv Colson forthcoming. That one up. Left iron no good. Long rebound. Kinley Varnell coming the other way with it. She'll push the tempo a little bit. Now back it back out. Holland will defend her. Gives it up to Adriana Judy, defended by Wilkinson. Now back up. That three, no good. Off the hand of Mowat. Burrows the board. She'll lead the break. Ahead to Holland. Puts it on the deck. Spins baseline, and it won't drop. Rebound underneath by Adriana Judy. Coming the other way for Judy. Picked up by two defenders. Leaves it for Mowat. Now back up top. That three, no good. Or a two, rather. Off the hand of Green, won't go. Long rebound. Colson and Wilkinson collide. Wilkinson with the basketball across the timeline. Gives it to Colson. 23 to shoot. Colson kicks. Ball fake. Now gives it back up. Does Holland. Colson's jumper won't go. Green the board. Varnell runs it out the other way across the timeline. She'll push it to the left and blocked by Morgan Holland. Get Ryan Sylvester and J.C. Andrews back in the game. Liv Colson, Ashlyn Atkins will check out.
A nice job defensively for Morgan Holland, just getting her hand up and reacting to the ball rather than the action by Varnell.
Ball thrown in off of Everett, stolen by Holland. Wilkinson coming the other way with it. Leaves it to the left. Andrews drives baseline, passes it to Sylvester, gathers, kicks, Burrows three. Yes, from Evia Burrows. 20-15 your score, 2:35 to go in the opening quarter. Varnell back across the timeline, face up with Morgan Holland. Gives it up to Adriana Judy. Back to Riley Everett. That quick three, no good. Rebound, Wilkinson. She'll dribble it out, going the other way. Ahead to Andrews. Andrews on the deck. A little push off, gets away with it. Wilkinson three, no good. Rebound underneath, fought for. And I think Florida College got it, but she's on the line. So Faulkner basketball. Put 20 on the shot clock with 2:12 to go in the first. Michaela Fasonic will check in. Morgan Holland out.
Bailey Taft checks in as well for Florida College, number 14. Sonic has the ball, right wing, back up top to J.C. Andrews.
Andrews gets the ball. Working back over. That one goes. Call it a three for J.C. Andrews. So Faulkner bombing from deep early. Into the front court comes Bailey Taft. Taft had her a heck of a tournament running point for Florida College in that Christian College Classic, and now Riley Everett rips that three through. 23-18. Andrews into the front court, $1:39 to go in the opening quarter. Takes it to the rim, won't drop. Rebound Riley Everett coming the other way. Kicks it right wing, Bailey Taft. Taft, bounce pass, knocked free by Burrows. She'll come up with it. She'll push the break ahead to Ryan Sylvester. Sylvester all the way in, and it drops for Ryan Sylvester. 25-18, the Faulkner advantage.
Good aggression for Sylvester, seeing that the defenders there not close enough to cut her off, so she splits them both and goes to the rim with it.
Bailey Taft gets it back over, right wing Riley Everett. Everett backs it out, puts it up top. Now back over, there's Bailey Taft again. Taft runs into a defender, gives it to Everett. That shot won't drop. Mickey Fizz the rebound. 52 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Burrows on the break, left wing. She'll split two defenders as the lane opened up, and she gets it to drop. Good decision by the freshman.
Well, it's really good decision. We're seeing really, it looks like this Lady Eagle team, they're playing better with an up-tempo pace.
Less time to think about it.
Yeah, they're just reacting to the defense and making it happen.
Into Sylvester, no call. Green shot won't go, gets her on board. Defended by Wilkinson. Burrows to Sylvester. Shot clock is off with 22 to go in the quarter. Fasonic, Andrews. Reed Sutton barks out the command, and they'll hold for last, presumably. Andrews works around the screen of Sylvester. Now back to the left again with 9 in the quarter. Wilkinson, Andrews, attacks all the way. It won't drop. Rebound underneath Bailey Taft. She'll have to fire a prayer, and she does, and it's off target. And at the end of one, Faulkner 27, Florida College 18, Faulkner Sports Network.
My name is Mikey Peavy. I'm the third generation here at A&P Auto. Looking for a good used pickup truck? We got them. A good used car? We got them. A good SUV? We got them. Come see us at A&P Automotive today.
(27-18) is the score. Faulkner leads Florida College as we're ready to start the second quarter of play. Lady Eagles shot an eye-popping 50% from the floor in the first half, including 50% from three, or first quarter rather. There's the attack from Fasonic all the way to the rim. That one won't go, but a foul. Yeah, that'll play. 50% from three, 50% from the floor.
Absolutely. 4 assists on those 11 shots, moving the basketball around. No turnovers for the Lady Eagles, and that is something to definitely circle and put a star by, because anytime you can go through 10 minutes of play and not turn the ball over, you're doing something well.
Yeah, and it's really balanced for Faulkner. You're talking about 27 points, nobody with more than 5, and 10 points off of turnovers going the other way. 28-18 the score as Fasonic hits the back end of the two-shot foul. Bailey Taft into the front court, defended by Wilkinson, gives it up to Adriana Judy. There's Varnell. Taft throws it down low, going to work as Pryor Franklin, blocked by Lauren Allen, but Varnell rebounded it and put it back up. Adkins going the other way with it. She'll spin through Varnell, and hand check called on Kinley Varnell there as Adkins went for the spin move around her. She was hitting the circle on PlayStation trying to make that move. 28-20 is the score. Michaela Fasonic will inbound the basketball momentarily, gets it into Adkins, spins the other way, kicks it out. Fasonic for three. No good. Long rebound gathered by Lauren Allen. Up top, stolen by Kinley Varnell. She'll push the issue, picked up by Adkins and now Wilkinson, and a foul. So 2 Lady Eagles in the area. We'll see which one they give it to here. They will put it on Ashlyn Adkins. That is her first, and it'll send Varnell back to the line where she is about a 60% free throw shooter on the season. Second most attempts on the team with 77.
First one up and right through for Varnell. Makes the score 28-21, advantage Lady Eagles. Second one up off the front of the rim, rebound Channing Gafford. She brings it up into the front court for the Lady Eagles. Kicks it over Megan Wilkinson. She splits the top of that defense over to number 3, Morgan Holland. She misses the shot. Varnell brings it back up. Taft, right wing, shot is off, misses everything, and it's out of bounds, so it will be Faulkner basketball. 8:44 remaining here in the second quarter. Gafford will inbound to Andrews.
28-21 is the score. Coming the other way, Megan Wilkinson gets it in the hand of J.C. Andrews. She works back around, passes it off. That jumper won't go. Rebound underneath by Bailey Taft. Taft into the front court against the break. Back off to Everett. Step back. That won't drop. Rebound underneath. That is Channing Gafford. Gafford crosses the timeline, throws it ahead. Morgan Holland. Layup won't drop. Rebound underneath. Coming the other way for Adriana Judy. Judy, left wing Everett. Everett, three. No good. Rebound Michaela Fasonic. Fasonic across the timeline ahead to Wilkinson. All the way. Layup won't drop. Taft the rebound. Good back and forth sequence right now as Taft leads the break for Florida College. There's Varnell. caps it off with the bucket, 28-23. Going to get a timeout taken for Faulkner, I believe. And that'll be the media timeout. We will take it with them. 7:47 to go in the opening half, rather. I'll get that right in a minute. 28-23 Faulkner.
I don't know if there's anything I like better than good barbecue. Full Moon has the best barbecue and best smoked wings in town, and those onion rings are out of this world. Go by after the game and use your ticket for a buy one get one free barbecue sandwich. Say hi to Chris in person at 7660 East Chase Parkway or give him a call at 334-676-5999.
28-23 is the score. 7:45 to go in the second quarter. There's Channing Gafford working from the wing back over to J.C. Andrews. Andrews loses it. Scrum on the floor. Fasonic wins it. Back over to Gafford. Wide open three. Good. Cha-ching Gafford. Top of the key. 31-23 is the score. Coming the other way. Bailey Taft down 8. Gives the ball up to Varnell. Varnell back out. Now left wing. Bounce pass. Fought for. And out of bounds it'll go to Faulkner. It's one of the things you've seen these last couple of games from Faulkner. Speaking back to the Middle Georgia game this past Monday. And now tonight. Not only the player movement on offense, but the effort defensively. Faulkner's getting after more loose balls. They're clogging more passing lanes. It's really making a difference in the way they're playing.
Yeah, you're seeing a big difference in those departments over the course of these last couple of games, and especially in the first half here tonight. Just great effort as Varnell, nice take.
Fasonic rips down the rebound, defended by Varnell, works her way up the floor, crosses the timeline, ahead to Channing Gafford, thought about it, found Liv Colson, kicked it out to Megan Wilkinson, left it for Michaela Fasonic, goes right around Varnell to the block, draws the contact. Nice job by Fasonic. I think she was going for that hop step. Varnell took the space away, and she just drew the contact.
Adapt on the fly and get what you can get out of the play.
(31-23) is the score. To the line, Fasonic. Got it. 32-23. Chance to make it a double-digit lead for the first time tonight as Mickey Fizz having one of her better starts to a game this season. That one couldn't have looked any better. Puts it through. So give her 6 now. 10-point advantage for the Lady Eagles. Florida College basketball. Taft gets it over to Judy. Back up to McBride. Taft. Ball fake on the deck. Leaves it for Judy. Judy splits 2 defenders, loses the ball.
Smart play by Judy. The defenders didn't take up that space.
Right.
Left a crease. She took it and gets the foul call.
They'll put it on Channing Gafford. Free throw, no good for Adriana Judy. Averaging 10.9 points a game this season. She is the leading free throw shooter in terms of attempts on this team. Has shot 82 times coming into tonight. Hits the second, cuts it to 9. Megan Wilkinson, defended by Bailey Taft. Gets it back over, now down into the corner. Fasonic Finds Holland. Good kick over toward the baseline as Holland goes down in a heat. And she'll hobble back to her feet. They're going to put the foul on number 35, Kaylee Henson. Henson, a 5'11 senior wing from Cottage Grove, Mississippi. Ball thrown in to Liv Colson in the corner. Works it back over to Wilkinson, who's got to corral it. 15 on the shot clock. Colson thought about it, showed it, put it on the deck, left it. Holland shot it, banked it in. Little time to get to the bank here at 5:30 on a Friday evening. She gets that one going, 12-point lead. Andrews to the scores table. We'll check back in momentarily. Molly McBride back over to Adriana Judy. Bailey Taft now, 13 to shoot. Works to her right. Back left off the screen. Leaves it for Henson. McBride, Taft, three, on target for Bailey Taft. She puts that through, cuts it to 9 again. 5:11 to go in the second quarter. Channing Gafford bounces it to the left. The pass knocked out of bounds by Molly McBride. That'll get some substitutions for both teams. Megan Wilkinson out, J.C. Andrews in. Henson and McBride leave for Florida College. Everett returns, as does Ariana Mowat. Ball to be thrown in on the baseline by Andrews.
Nice pass.
Nice pass to Holland. Misses it. Rebound, put back, no good. Couldn't have had a better sequence for them right there. They just couldn't connect on the bucket.
Yeah, you're happy about what you got. You got the right look coming out of that inbound play, and then a great hustle and effort from Holland to get the offensive rebound.
Judy, jumper, yes. That'll cut it to 7, 4:42 to go in the quarter. J.C. Andrews across the timeline. Looks right, back left to Michaela Fasonic. Fasonic spins toward the basket, kicks it out. Cha-ching, Gafford, not this time. Underneath for Green. Everett, Taft. 21 on the shot clock. Back to Mowat. There's Everett again. Works it back over. 14 to shoot. Taft, three. No. Gafford the board. Right about 4 minutes to go until halftime. Andrews was looking back out. Trapped by Judy on the baseline. Fasonic floated to her. Missed the shot. Rebound Holland. No. Rebound Everett coming the other way. The drive for Taft. The pull up. No. Gafford will take the board, and we'll go the other way. Sutton telling his team, slow it down. Gets it to Andrews. She'll call the set with 20 on the shot clock.
Gafford already with 6 rebounds here on the night, go along with her 8 points.
Gafford, Andrews, Colson. 10 to shoot. Andrews, Gafford made a nice little shoulder fake, got to the basket, couldn't get it to go. 7-point deficit, Florida College with the ball. Into the front court. Bailey Taft gets the ball into the hand of Adriana Judy. Back over to Everett. Taft again. Puts it on the deck, now back out. Looking for help. Everett, top of the key. Gets it over. Taft, bounce pass. Green, turnaround, no good. Tipped out, rebound Judy. That shot up off the glass, no good, but a foul call. We'll see who they put it on. We were wrong a lot Monday night. They do get it on Morgan Holland. Via Burrows coming in, Ryan Sylvester in. Off Liv Colson and Morgan Holland. For Florida College, Priya Franklin returns and Nikayla Green departs. That one no good. I think it's actually Nakaya Green. I'm going to guess here. That the I looked like an L for a moment, at least for my old eyes. Adriana Judy, next free throw attempt, up and no good. Rebound tipped around, fought for, controlled by Gafford. Fasonic, Burrows, Andrews, Burrows, three, no. Like a lid on it for Faulkner this quarter. Coming the other way is Bailey Taft all the way to the baseline. Has to get it out of there. Now finds help underneath for Mowat.
I was got to say, we got to be getting close to 3 in the key there for Mowat, and that's what's called.
2:28 remaining until half. J.C. Andrews with the basketball. Crosses the timeline. Gets it over. Fasonic, Gafford, Sylvester, 3. Count it for Ryan Sylvester. She's had a nice start. That's now 5 for her. Get the ball to Riley Everett. She'll attack and lose it, but not before she draws the contact in the call. They'll put that on J.C. Andrews. Well played game so far. That just the 10th total foul called in the game between the two teams. Mowat will check out. Judy will check out for Florida College. Henson has returned, as has McBride. Ball thrown into Everett. Up to Henson. Over to McBride. Ball fake. Bounce pass Franklin. Turnaround right hand. No good. Andrews takes the board and leads the break herself. Inside 2 minutes remaining in the quarter. Andrews all the way. Left block won't go. Sylvester rebound put back hard off the bottom of the iron. No good. Taft coming the other way. Into the open floor. She'll split 2 defenders. Back it back out. Throws it at Henson's belly button. Ball fought for. Taft kicks it out. McBride. Now Everett. Goes right around Andrews. Pulls it from the block. Side of the backboard. No good. Andrews clears the board. Sutton says slow down. And across the timeline goes Andrews. Back to Fasonic. Faulkner with a 10-point lead. No reason to rush right now. Working left, hands it off Gafford. Gafford to the block, loses control. Henson gathers it. Not the look they wanted there.
Not the look. Gafford looking for the call. Just didn't get it, as Franklin did a good job just getting her hands up and being still, making her run right into her.
Fasonic knocked that ball out of bounds off of Florida College. Morgan Holland is back. Channing Gafford will leave. 39-29, 57 seconds remaining in the half. Andrews will take the inbound from Avaya Burrows. Across the timeline goes J.C. Andrews. Back over to the left, hands it off. Andrews, the attack, kick, Sylvester, 3, no. Long rebound, chase down, fought for Sylvester. Again, and a pile of bodies that time.
Great hustle by Ryan Sylvester. She's going to get called for the foul, but just a nice effort foul. I mean, if you're looking at that.
Yeah, bad luck for Sylvester there as she hit the deck hard and picked up the foul in the process. 39-29, 38.2 to go second quarter.
Always hated those calls. It's almost like you're getting punished for making an effort and going after the ball and making a strong hustle on it.
That one, no good, off iron. Second free throw forthcoming. Adriana Judy. That one, no good. Rebound tipped around, fought for. Judy got it herself, missed the floater. Fasonic with the board. Bounce pass, Andrews. Andrews, Fasonic, thought about it on the deck. About a 3-second differential between shot clock and game clock here. Burrows swings it over. There's Holland. Burrows, nice action to the baseline, and she gets it to go. Back to a 12-point lead for Faulkner with 13 to go in the quarter. Bailey Taft crosses the timeline. 6 seconds remaining. Fasonic tries to cut her off. Taft back the other way, pulls it. Back iron, no good. Holland the board. And Faulkner with a 12-point lead. And you couldn't ask for much more from the Lady Eagles in this first half. Little bit of lull in the second quarter, but you're talking about they got 42 shots off in the first half.
Yeah, just great pace by both teams, but especially by the Lady Eagles here tonight. You mentioned that the shooting percentage dropped. They just missed some shots that they were hitting in that first quarter is simply all there was to it. But you like the energy, you like the effort. They're still moving the basketball. They're cutting. They're looking for one another. 8 assists in the first half on 15 made baskets. You like that percentage. Just a nice overall effort in this back-to-back game here, carrying on from Tuesday night for the Lady Eagles.
And if you want to circle one column for the difference in the game, up 12 for Faulkner, how about 13-1 for points off turnovers for the Lady Eagles in the first half. We're back in about 14 minutes. This is the Faulkner Sports Network presentation of Faulkner Lady Eagle basketball.
Bless the corners of this house and be the lintel blessed. Bless the hearth and every board and each place of rest, and every door that opens wide to stranger as to kin, and every crystal window pane that lets the starlight in. At home, I'm going home for solace and safety, home where the world will not break me, home. Never forsake me, take me home.
My name is Mikey Peavy. I'm the third generation here at A&P Auto. Looking for a good used pickup truck? We got them. A good used car? We got them. A good SUV? We got them. Come see us at A&P Automotive today.
A&P Automotive is family owned and in the same location since 1985. We strive to be your one-stop shop for all your auto needs. You don't have to spend big money for a nice car. Our prices start at $3,995. We have several lenders and in-house financing available. Visit us online at anpautomotive.com.
I would say the best thing about Faulkner is the family atmosphere, because they always come out to all of our volleyball games, and they came out this past season at Mobile and we swept them.
Everyone here is so nice, and I'm just so happy I get to be part of the Faulkner family.
So some of my best memories at Faulkner happened while I was in my social club Phi Lambda. I luckily got to be in a leadership position, and it really helped me to make some of the best friends that I have in the world, and I got to do a lot of things with student life and get involved. And so some of the best advice I can give is to go to everything, have a good time, find your people.
One of the best things I love about Faulkner is the wholesome environment around campus. When you first walk through those gates in the front, you just feel the warm, welcoming environment, and just everybody loves Jesus, and it's just perfect.
Faulkner is a great place to grow academically and spiritually. I got an opportunity this summer to work at Maywood Christian Camp for a whole month, and it was the most awesome opportunity that I've ever had. So Faulkner's the best.
So we had this awesome time. SGA decided to kind of take all the students out and go see Avengers Endgame in a movie theater, and they rented out 2 whole movie theaters just for students for Faulkner, and we watched Endgame and we all laughed, we all cried. It was awesome, one of my favorite experiences, and it was probably the best experience that I had.
My sophomore and junior years, or junior and senior, I can't remember, I was a mentor for the freshmen when they first came in, and it was really an awesome opportunity to get to meet new friends and really welcome in the new freshmen, and it really helped me grow in leadership and love Faulkner more.
Jamboree, all the late nights, just staying up with your friends and everything, just making awesome memories, and the feeling of doing it and winning it is the best feeling ever.
At Faulkner University, you can get your MS degree and your MRS degree.
This one time, this past semester, I was just kind of getting really overwhelmed with like classes and everything, and I had a professor come up to me and say like, hey, you know, is everything okay? And we just started talking, and he helped me out so much and ended up praying over me, and it just made me feel so good and just reassured like why had I picked Faulkner.
I don't know if there's anything I like better than good barbecue. Full Moon has the best barbecue and best smoked wings in town, and those onion rings are out of this world. Go by after the game and use your ticket for a buy one get one free barbecue sandwich. Say hi to Chris in person at 7660 East Chase Parkway or give him a call at 334-676-5999.
Connections matter now more than ever. At Guardian Credit Union, we live to make connections, to provide hope, to strengthen our communities, to create stronger financial future. These connections happen in our credit union, in serving our communities, and even in the small moments of sharing a bench with a neighbor. Connect to your goals. Connect to your community. Connect with Guardian.
Hi, I'm Hannah Sager. As a three-time NAI All-American golfer, I've been lucky enough to play some of the best courses around. I can hardly think of any that are more challenging or more enjoyable than the three courses at Robert Trent Jones Capitol Hill in Prattville. Whether you're looking for a nice afternoon of golf with friends or you want to put your game to the test on the judge, RTJ Capitol Hill is great for every golfer. From the fairways to the greens to that majestic first tee box of the judge that overlooks the Alabama River with downtown Montgomery as the backdrop, RTJ Capitol Hill is what golf is all about. Being outside, enjoying the scenery, growing friendships, challenging yourself. Right now, you can save big on greens fees with the RTJ Trail Card. Purchase yours at rtjgolf.com/trail card or by going to the Pro Shop. Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail at Capitol Hill. There's always something to look forward to on the next hole.
Connections matter now more than ever. At Guardian Credit Union, we live to make connections, to provide hope, to strengthen our communities, to create stronger financial future. These connections happen in our credit union, in serving our communities, and even in the small moments of sharing a bench with a neighbor. Connect to your goals. Connect to your community. Connect with Guardian.
I don't know if there's anything I like better than good barbecue. Full Moon has the best barbecue and best smoked wings in town, and those onion rings are out of this world. Go by after the game and use your ticket for a buy one get one free barbecue sandwich. Say hi to Chris in person at 7660 East Chase Parkway or give him a call at 334-676-5999.
P Automotive is family owned and in the same location since 1985. We strive to be your one-stop shop for all your auto needs. You don't have to spend big money for a nice car. Our prices start at $3,995. We have several lenders and in-house financing available. Visit us online at anpautomotive.com.
(41-29), Faulkner leads Florida College. Start of the third quarter of play. Florida College with the ball, thrown down to Adriana Judy. Channing Gafford contests the shot. Coming the other way, Ryan Sylvester. Channing Gafford works it back over to the left to Ashlyn Adkins. J.C. Andrews looking for help. Calls the set. 16 to shoot. Gafford didn't need that much time. Knock it down to Channing Gafford. 44-29, 15-point advantage. And David Turner, we talked about this on Monday. The ball movement on offense has really opened up everything else for this Faulkner team, and they're executing again tonight.
Yeah, we saw it in the first quarter. They were attacking the paint, and now we're seeing that initial action there early in the ball games beginning to open up these threes for them, and they're knocking them down here tonight because they're getting open looks because of what they were doing earlier in the ball game.
Everett Vernell, attack, contest, rebound, fought for. Adkins gets it. Hands it off to Andrews, coming the other way inside 9 minutes. Throws it over. Gafford, right wing. Adjustment dribble. No good. Back iron. Varnell chases down the board. Varnell into the front court with the basketball. Back over. On the deck. Through contact. And it hung up as long as it could and then went down. 44-31 the score. J.C. Andrews leading the offense, coming the other way. Throws it down, deflected, Mowat. Steele going the other way to Judy, through Andrews. Didn't establish herself quite enough that time.
That's a good call by the ref, and a nice job by Mowat reading the eyes of Andrews as she goes to make that pass and just tipping it up in the air and making the effort to go get it.
You know, David, we've talked about it through the course of the year when Florida College made their trip up here for the Christian College Classic. It is a very unique time for all programs because of athletics during COVID. But you add to that this is a Florida College team that is playing with the knowledge that whenever this season concludes, they have played their last basketball game together as a group, as that program will be shutting down at the end of this season. And we know, as we mentioned before, that was a very difficult decision for everybody at Florida College. It was it's not something anybody is particularly excited about. And so Jacob Roark has the combined challenges of coaching this team at a high level and, much like a junior college coach, trying to find homes for all of them next year.
Yeah, and thing for Coach Roark is he's got some players that he can look to help out and move them somewhere else.
Yeah, and it's up and down. Now that the NAI has given everybody the year of eligibility back, like every player on this roster could help somebody.
Absolutely.
Sylvester makes the and one bucket and the free throw to put it as a 14-point Faulkner lead. But, yeah, I mean, you look up and down this roster, your only senior is Kaylee Henson. And you got to figure if she wants to, she's going to play for somebody next year, and she'll get that year back. And then everybody else on this roster clearly is a player that can really help, as Judy shows off her skills right there.
Speaking of players.
Yeah. I mean, you take a look just at up and down in the scorers column, but you want a veteran with a lot of games played, then how about Varnell or Everett or Judy? You want a young player with a whole lot of promise? How about McBride or Franklin? I mean, it's a talented roster as Fasonic misses that three. Mowat, speaking of talented, grabs the ball, speeds the other way, shows off her quickness, no good. Gafford the rebound. Gafford throws the ball ahead, cut off. Sylvester and Everett collide. Everett may have gotten the worst end of that. Adkins leaves it for Fasonic. She's looking for help. Really sloppy sequence at the moment. And Sylvester popped open underneath. Adkins saw her and got the easy assist. And now Ryan Sylvester is in double figures with 10.
Good find by Adkins. Sylvester a little slow getting up, but once she gets up, makes it, finds nobody on her, goes right to the rim. And Adkins able to find her over the top.
Varnell off the ball screen, loses it at the block, hands it off to Henson. She'll lose it out of bounds. Faulkner ball. 49-35, 6:21 to go in this second quarter. Or third quarter. I took us back again. We're second half, third quarter. 49-35. Into the front court comes J.C. Andrews looking for help, backs it back out. Gets it to Adkins, defended by Varnell. Has a screen from Colson, goes off it, shoots the three, and knocks it down. Ashlyn Adkins with her first bucket since the early going, just her fourth attempt of the game.
And a good job recognizing the defender trying to go under the screen as opposed to through it. Is a good pass into Pryor. Franklin
does a really good job for a freshman of feeling her way through the post and knowing where the defender is and isn't, and you saw it that time.
Just a nice job realizing the defender's trying to front her. She seals that position off and catches a good pass.
Burrows off the assist attempt from Atkins. It won't go. Colson, rebound, kick. Fasonic, three, no good. Burrows the board, the putback, and the foul. So Avia Burrows will go to the line. 15-point advantage for Faulkner. That is the largest of the day for either team, and they'll look to add to it here. Megan Wilkinson is in. J.C. Andrews is out. Michaela Fasonic also checking out as Morgan Holland returns.
That foul will go on Kinley Varnell. That is her third.
That is one thing about Varnell. She is active the entire game, the whole time she's in there, and you're looking at her averaging, 35 minutes a game? She'll pick up some fouls because she is aggressive from the moment she steps on the floor.
She absolutely is. You see that. We talked about it in the rebounding and all the things that she does for this team.
17-point lead for Faulkner, and Florida College loses that one out of bounds. So Faulkner, chance to add to this one. Burrows will throw it into Atkins with 5:11 remaining in the third quarter. Atkins crosses the timeline, works off the screen from Colson, now backs it back out. 20 on the shot clock, works it to Colson. She'll drive downhill, get it to go and one. Now Colson, if she knocks it down, could make it a 20-point lead here.
Great use of the head fake by Colson. Gets Franklin just to hesitate that one little second, then goes by her using the dribble.
And you're going to get the media timeout. We'll take it with them. Faulkner Sports Network presentation of Faulkner Lady Eagle basketball.
My name is Mikey Peavy. I'm the third generation here at A&P Auto. Looking for a good used pickup truck? We got them. A good used car? We got them. A good SUV? We got them. Come see us at A&P Automotive today.
(56-37) your score, 4:58 to go in the third quarter of play as Liv Colson steps to the line. Good game for her, 6 points right now. She hasn't had a ton of free throw attempts on the year, only 15 coming into tonight. And that one's up and good. So it's a 20-point lead for the Lady Eagles. A lot of basketball left to be played, but I think if you'd offered Reed Sutton the chance to be up 20 in the third, he'd have jumped at it.
Absolutely.
Varnell back over to Judy. Judy drives downhill and gets it to go in the foul. Burrows was in the circle. Let's see if they put it on her. They don't. They'll put it on Morgan Holland. Judy back to the line. Knocks that one down. 17-point lead for Faulkner with the ball.
That'll put Judy in double figures, as she should have now 12 points on the ball game.
And so Colson with a good thought missed her target and whipped it into the bench. Bailey Taft, running point the other way. Defended by Burrows. She works right, leaves it for Everett. There's Varnell. Back over to Everett. Kicks it out to Judy. Judy back over to Bailey Taft on the deck. Through, shot, no. Colson board. Dribbles it back out. Adkins ahead. She sends it to Burrows. Burrows into the corner. Wilkinson for three. No good. Rebound, Kinley Varnell going the other way. Atkins tries to beat her to the spot. She goes right around her. No good. Moe at the board. Kicks it back out. Everett from the free throw line. Good. That'll cut it to 15. Now Atkins. Inside 4 minutes to go in the third quarter of play. Atkins defended by Everett. Gives it up to Highland. Now down into the corner to Burrows. Cross-court pass, Atkins. 15 to shoot to Colson at the elbow. Puts it on the deck, gets her defender on her back, turns around right hand, drops it in, good. Liv Colson now with 9.
Good job by the Lady Eagles making that zone from Florida College move and work. Getting the ball around the wing and even into that top of that high post area.
Judy step back from the elbow, won't drop. Varnell chases down the board, but a whistle. I'll say she stepped out of bounds on the rebound attempt. Channing Gafford back in, Avia Burrows leaves. (59-42) is the score. Gafford into Atkins. Atkins crosses the timeline. Over to Gafford. Down to Wilkinson. Back around to the right. Now left. Into the corner. Gafford, 15 to shoot to Highland. Now down into the corner to Wilkinson. There's Atkins. Quick action for Faulkner. Now off screen if she wants it. She does. Atkins going downhill into Judy. No call. Misses the shot. Rebound Varnell. I think that's a good no call by the refs there, letting them play.
Yeah, good no call and just a good adjustment by the Lady Eagles, adjusting back to the man defense as Varnell finds her way to the rim.
And that will cut it to a 15-point Faulkner lead. 2:37 to go in the third. Reed Sutton wants to talk to his team about it for a moment. It is a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. Again, 2:37 to go in the third. Faulkner now shooting 39% on 54 attempts. Florida College 36% on 50 attempts. A lot of shots being taken here tonight, as evidenced by the rebound numbers. They have already combined for 70 rebounds between the two of them, and we've got 12 minutes and 37 seconds of game time left.
Yeah, but an incredibly good pace for this basketball game. The refs, I think, have done a really good job letting them play. There's been a lot of instances where there's been some contact and there's been, a little run in here and there, but they've just let go and letting the players decide it on the court.
Yeah, and that is one thing. A lot of times in these up and down games, you're going to get an inordinate amount of foul calls. Only 16 so far in the game. We had a game earlier this season where we had 60.
Let's not talk about that.
Almost 60 foul calls. So 16, yeah, that's good. Let it play. 2:35 to go in the third. Atkins into the front court with the basketball. Works it over to Channing Gafford. Now back to Atkins again. Now works it over right wing, Morgan Holland. Holland on the deck, bounce pass through. Up and in for Liv Colson. She's in double figures with 11. That is now 3 Lady Eagles in double figures. 17-point Faulkner lead. Kinley Varnell into the front court. Gets it to Riley Everett, pulls it, no good. Rebound underneath, fought for, Mowat with it. Gets it to Judy, attacks to the block, won't go. Judy gets her own board on the baseline, back out to Taft. Taft face up with Megan Wilkinson. She'll drive through the lane and lose it off her foot, and Faulkner basketball. So 17-point advantage for the Lady Eagles. They've led by as many as 20. Andrews will collect the inbound from Gafford momentarily, we presume. Michaela Fasonic checks in. Megan Wilkinson checks out. J.C. Andrews into the front court. Back over to Channing Gafford. Now right wing. Morgan Holland spins baseline. Kicks it out. Gafford, 3. Knocked down another one. She's got 14 to go along with 9 rebounds.
Nice action. Holland drives in, takes the defender with her. Gafford goes and occupies the space that she just left.
Everett, 3. No good. Long board. J.C. Andrews has it. Andrews will bring it up the floor to Gafford into the corner. Holland, 3. No good. Colson the board. Fights it back up. Tipped alive by Henson. Holland the board. Up and under. Gives it to Colson. Andrews top of the key. Swings it for Sonic. Her 3 on target and down for Mickey Fizz. She's got 9. The lead is 23. Constant effort on that end for Faulkner on the boards, and with the action on the ball, this looks like a completely different team than it did just a few weeks ago. Henson, that jumper no good. Gafford the board. Brings it back out. Throws it ahead to Morgan Holland. Holland on the deck all the way down off the glass. Good. She's got 5 now. The lead is 25. About a second and a half is the difference between shot clock and game clock right now. Kinley Varnell with the basketball, defended by Morgan Holland. She'll back it back out. Florida College waiting for last here. 10 on the shot clock. Now 10 on the game clock. Varnell, Judy, hand off Varnell, kick to Mowat for 3. No good. Rebound Colson, tipped alive. Andrews gathers, throws it ahead, and that is the end of the third quarter. 69-44, a 25 point lead for Faulkner at the end of 3. They've shot 42% from the floor, 43% from 3. And, again, that big number is a small number this time. 3 turnovers as a team.
Yeah, and I really think that Coach Sutton is really going to look at this, and that's one of the things, the first things he's going to circle. Yeah, they're shooting the ball well from deep. They're shooting the ball overall well, but when you don't turn the basketball over, it makes things so much easier for you as a team throughout the course of a ball game.
Faulkner up 25 after 3. Faulkner Sports Network.
My name is Mikey Peavy. I'm the 3rd generation here at A&P Auto. Looking for a good used pickup truck? We got them. A good used car? We got them. A good SUV? We got them. Come see us at A&P Automotive today.
(69-44) is the score. 10 minutes to go. J.C. Andrews into the front court with a basketball. Hands it off to Fasonic. Back to Adkins. Adkins to Andrews as McBride overplays it at the top. Back to Gafford. 13 to shoot to Adkins. Adkins down toward the baseline. Back to Gafford. Gafford sends it over Fasonic. 5 to shoot. Gafford got to get the shot off. Burrows fires it up. No good. Rebound underneath Adriana Judy. And if you're Florida College, again, we talked about Reed Sutton. If you were offered a 20-point lead in the third quarter, obviously you're taking that every single time.
Absolutely.
McBride knocks down that 3. But if you're Florida College and somebody tells you that through 3, Ashlyn Atkins will have 5 points, yeah, you'll take that too. So, but yet you're down 23 despite the fact that Ashlyn Atkins has only taken 4 shots.
Yeah, and she hasn't had to do a lot tonight, and I think that's goes along with the way that they've played as Atkins pulls that one from way outside.
She heard us talking about her.
Yeah.
Splashland Atkins opens it up now. She hits that one. 25 is the lead again.
Tell me I'm not scoring much.
That's right. It's an efficient night for her. Only now I think 6 attempts overall. She grabs that rebound, coming the other way with it. Throws the ball ahead.
Great
Burrows
lead pass.
catches up and good. Atkins picks up the assist. That's her 3rd. Burrows now with 11 points. She's in double figures. Ball back over to McBride. Now Judy. Judy to the left. Everett, 3, no good. Atkins lets it go out of bounds. Faulkner basketball. 8:12 remaining in this one. Burrows will inbound to Andrews. You got to figure we're getting close to the territory where Reed Sutton empties out that bench. It's not over yet. You're up 27, but you get down around the 5-minute mark,
Yeah,
you got to figure he's emptying that bench.
I was about to say, you probably wait to that 5-minute mark and see where things are at.
Andrews gets it back over to Colson. Back to Andrews. She'll put it on the
Good
deck,
pass.
dump it down low, blocked from behind by Varnell. 7:51 remaining. Inbound to come from the baseline. Thrown in, now into the corner, and another whistle. See the call here. Referee stumbles a little bit. I'll pretend I didn't see it for you. That one is put on Bailey Taft. That's her 2nd. Andrews got to get it in. Bounce pass into Holland on the block. Turnaround at the cup, gets it to go.
Tough shot over the outstretched arms of Kaylee Henson rather.
She's got 7. There is Varnell through and gets hers to go from the free throw line. So Varnell now with 17.
And 9 rebounds to boot, so she's right there at her average on the boards anyway.
Burrows' shot won't go. Rebound Bailey Taft going the other way. Taft will push the tempo. Now bring it back out. 27-point deficit for the Lady Falcons. McBride to Varnell. Down to Everett. Back out to Taft. Shoots that one. No good. Back iron. Rebound tipped alive. Corralled by Henson. Dribbles it back out. Gets it to Varnell. Varnell attacks baseline. Back out. Taft. Ball fake. Step back. Three. Good for Bailey Taft. She's got 6. And that will cause Reed Sutton to take that timeout. So 24-point lead now for Faulkner. Again, shooting 43% from the floor. But look at these rebounding numbers. It's the tempo of this one. Between the two teams, they have taken 125 shots collectively. And we're now looking at, what's that, 82 rebounds between the two teams? I mean, there's a strong chance of 100 combined rebounds in this one.
There is, and that's something you don't see a lot, especially in the women's game. You see a more measured pace a lot of times, but here tonight, they've been going at it from the opening tip. They've been up and down this court playing with some incredible pace, and a lot of that goes back to foul trouble. We don't really have a lot of that tonight, so you're able to keep that pace going and keep working in the same manner you started the game with.
6:50 to go. 24-point lead. Works it over left wing, Ashlyn Atkins. Now back to Burrows. Burrows throws it down to Colson. Colson into the corner. Now the drive baseline. Got to give it up again. Burrows down to Holland. Swings it back over to Burrows. Shot won't go. Colson rebound, put back, no. Coming the other way is Adriana Judy.
And again, you missed that shot, but it's great ball movement, player movement by the Lady Eagles. You get yourself a good look in front of the rim. You live with that all day if you're that coaching staff. Happy with how your team's looking and looking for one another.
And that one out of bounds. 76-52, 6:06 to go. J.C. Andrews calls the set. Crosses the timeline. Gets it back over to Burrows. Burrows to Holland, down to Burrows in the corner. Dribbles back around. Andrews, three. Back iron, no good. Rebound collected by Judy. Judy ahead, stolen by Avia Burrows. Burrows to Andrews. Ahead to Colson. She dribbles through the face of the goal. Now turn around, puts it up with the right hand and good. She's got 13. There's a three from Molly McBride. Back iron, no good. Varnell with another board. Fights that one up, draws the foul from Holland. Varnell now with 10 rebounds. She'll go to the line. 17 points to her credit. Fasonic, Wilkinson, and Gafford return. Burrows, Andrews, and Holland depart. And again, these two teams will tip it off at 3 tomorrow. This unique conference schedule, as Varnell makes the first one, this unique conference schedule where these two teams are part of the eastern side of the SSAC. They'll play each other 4 times this season, including back-to-back days, today and tomorrow. Varnell makes the second. She's got 19. The lead is 24. Adkins, 3. The lead is 27. So just like that, she's got 10. We talked about her not shooting the ball, or she's got 11, rather, on 7 attempts. Florida College takes the timeout, down 27. We'll take it with them, Faulkner Sports Network.
P Automotive is family owned and in the same location since 1985. We strive to be your one-stop shop for all your auto needs. You don't have to spend big money for a nice car. Our prices start at $3,995.
81-54 is the score. Inside of 5 minutes to go in this one. Molly McBride for three. It's good. I'm going to tell you, she's just a freshman. She's got a shot. And whoever lands her next season is picking up, I think, what could be a very useful player off the bench for them as a shooter. Back over to Atkins. Ball fake on the deck. Works around. Hands it off to Megan Wilkinson. Wilkinson over to Fasonic. Fasonic back across to Atkins. Wide open three. Front iron, no good. Gafford chases down the board. She's in double figures with rebounds, and now she rips through a three. So 17 and 10 for her. Maybe 17 and 11. Our board hadn't updated. Back over to the left, Molly McBride, three, no good. Rebound fought for underneath, out of bounds, off of Riley Everett. J.C. Andrews is back, and Jolie Cole checks into the game for the first time. Fasonic will leave presumably for the last time. She's got 9 points. 5 Lady Eagles in double figures, and Fasonic is right there with 9. Morgan Holland with 7. Andrews, Gafford, adjustment to Wilkinson. Works back over to Andrews. Now working left, hands it off. Wilkinson has a lane open up to the basket, and she's fouled by Molly McBride. So Wilkinson will go to the line. 3 points for her today. Lauren Allen will check in, as will Avia Burrows. Liv Colson goes out. Channing Gafford goes out. Reed Sutton tweeted last weekend after his team had a frustrating weekend with a couple of narrow losses at Bruton Parker. They got together, they had a team meeting, they practiced, and he tweeted last weekend that they were fully aware of what their issues were. They were open with each other about their issues, and they were working on their issues. And David Turner, I think from what we've seen from 2 games this week, those were productive meetings.
Yeah, absolutely. We've seen a complete difference in the way this team plays from just a week ago. Defensively, they're active. The effort is through the roof right now for them. So whatever was said, it did the trick, at least for right now, to get this team going.
Yeah, they're up 29 right now after the big win against Middle Georgia on Monday. Trying to make it 2 in a row here, putting the finishing touches on this one. 3.5 to go in the game. Burrows to Andrews to Cole. Off screen, thought about it, works it back over. Andrews on the deck, calls the set. 15 on the shot clock. Off screen of Burrows, back around. Burrows wide open three. It's on target. That's a big one for Burrows. It puts her at 14. 89-57 is the score. Now back over to the left as Melanie Salinas comes to the scorer's table. She'll check in at the next break. Taft knocks that one down. Bailey Taft now with 9. 89-60 with under 3 minutes left. Ball handed off. Now Jolie Cole for 3, and it's good. Jolie Cole. That puts Faulkner at 92 points with 2.5 left. Taft works it over. Judy, no good. Rebound, Jolie Cole. Gives it ahead to J.C. Andrews, middle of the floor. She'll dribble through, gets it to Cole. Cole goes baseline looking for help. Got to get it out of there, and a jump ball.
It'll be Florida College basketball.
So 2:05 to go. It's a 32-point lead. Avia Burrows is out. Melanie Salinas is in. That big shot for Jolie Cole there a moment ago. She has not gotten to attempt many this year. So the bench woke up for her when she knocked it down. That shot up and no good, but a foul. What does it do for a team when not only do you get the win and you get the win in this kind of a fashion, but to be able to get those players who work hard in practice every day but don't get as many minutes, to get them in and see them have success? What's that do for the rest of the team?
It's fun. I mean, that's really the biggest thing. You're rooting for your teammate. You want them to get out there and to be able to succeed, and it's fun when you see it. It's really one of those things that can bring you together in a sense that everybody works hard in practice. Everybody puts in the effort, but sometimes just everybody doesn't get in a game. And when you have that opportunity and you see that effort then come to fruition in an actual game, it brings a team together, and it builds confidence, and it builds that camaraderie with one another. Easy for me to say.
Yeah, easy for you to say. Wilkinson to Allen, back over to Andrews. She thought about it, puts it back on the deck, 10 to shoot. Cole, adjustment.
Great pass.
Nice pass. What an assist for Jolie Cole. It's like seeing that first one go through, ups her confidence level immediately. Great pass, and Salinas scores. Well, Melanie Salinas with the bucket off the assist from Cole. And it's just a fun night for Faulkner, up 94-61. Into the front court, back up top, Lauren Allen. Now down, that's Salinas. She loses it, regathers, fought for on the floor. Possession arrow.
I think we're going to get a foul on Adriana Judy. We are.
By the way, Avia Burrows with 14 tonight is her new career high. Her previous high was 13 against Pensacola Christian. Ball thrown into Lauren Allen at the bucket. It's good. 96-61 for Faulkner. Now every player who has stepped on the floor for Faulkner has scored tonight. McBride rather, back to Taft. Works right, throws it down low. Pryor Franklin, no good. Rebound, Lauren Allen. Gets it back out. Andrews races through. Into the corner. Cole, three, no good. Rebound, Lauren Allen chases it, goes out of bounds. Shot clock is off. A 96-point effort for Faulkner tonight, and you know it's one that these ladies will remember. As Bailey Taft walks it into the front court. Maybe content to dribble the clock out here and end this thing at 96-61. Wilkinson shades her just in case, and that'll do it. Faulkner, 96-61. A big night in virtually every statistical category. They shoot 46% from the floor, 47% from three with 17 made threes, 82% from the free throw line. They grabbed 45 rebounds, 19 assists on 35 made baskets, and they only turn the ball over 3 times. And then when you get down into all of those big numbers, bench scoring points in the paint, second chance points, points off turnovers, I mean, there's your game. You win by 35 and you're up 23 in the points off turnover category. There are things that they can work on, obviously, but this is not one of those games that Reed Sutton can circle a lot of negative.
Well, this is one of those games that he can take and he can show when we're playing well, this is what we can do and this is what we can look like when we're doing all of the little things. So it's one of those things that you want to keep, you want to hold on to. When things start to break down a little bit, you can always come back to this and say, we can play better. We've done it. We have evidence to show this is how we can play. And we talked about it. This is not a bad Florida College team by any stretch of the imagination. So they came in here and they took on a solid team and still go up and win in the manner in which they did.
Florida College shot 34% from the floor, 35% from three. They grabbed 47 rebounds in this one, turned it over 13 times, and we'll get you the individual leaders for them. 2 players of note, Kinley Varnell, 19 points, 10 boards. Adriana Judy, 12 points, 11 boards. For Faulkner, it was a balanced effort all the way through. 17 and 11 for Channing Gafford, 14 points for Avaya Burrows, 13 for Liv Colson, 11 points for Ashlyn Atkins, 10 points for Ryan Sylvester. A couple other players right there, 9 for Michaela Fasonic, 7 for Morgan Holland. And, I mean, David Turner, you cannot ask for a whole lot more than what Reed Sutton's team did today. But guess what? You don't get to rest on this one. You got to wake up tomorrow having beaten a team by 35 and figure out how to play them again with the sense of urgency that you played with today.
And you've got a team that you just beat by 35, waking up with a chip on their shoulder.
Yeah.
Ready to come back at it and prove that today was a fluke. And so it's going to be one of those things, which one's going to come out ready to play tomorrow.
So for Jacob Hartsfield, Buddy Bagsby, for David Turner, I'm Jeremy Smith. This has been the Faulkner Sports Network presentation of Faulkner Lady Eagle basketball. Good night. God bless you.